Good morning everybody, you joined me on the train to Birmingham. We're going to a watch show today. There's my breakfast, skinny latte. Weather's actually looking pretty good actually. It's like a nice blue sky. I think we're due some clouds today. It's currently, I'm not even joking, 7:30 in the morning, so quite an early start. The watch show starts at 11. I'm not going to get there till about 11:15. I ain't getting up any earlier than 7 o'clock, let me tell you. I enjoy my sleep too much for that. Plan is, we're going to meet a couple of fellow YouTubers, Jason the Watch Guy, as time decides, 2 reviewers, and then we're going to the watch show. So, should be a good one. Loads of brands there that I've not seen before. Got the bronze Monro one, so wearing something stylish. Come along for the journey. If you've never been to a watch show, hopefully this is a good idea for you. The first thing you've got to do is pay an unbelievable amount for a train ticket, because train tickets are a scam here in England. Cost me £60 for a train ticket. Unbelievable. My hotel room was cheaper. 2.5 hour train now down to Birmingham. Gonna enjoy my coffee, hopefully see a little bit of countryside. I'll see you there. We're at the bus station. This is Louis from As Time Decides. We've got Jason here, the watch guy, your watch guy. We're waiting for the bus because we don't want to pay 15 quid for an Uber because we're tired. We're Northerners. Hopefully the bus is a couple of quid and we can spend it on pints instead. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Spirits are terrible here. Look at these two, miserable.
I was sat before you arrived.
All right. Well, let Louis want though, was he? Miserable. Right, let's head to the show. Hello everybody, we are in the show. So the plan right now is we're going to do a little walk around at the show. I'm going to show you all the brands that are here, and then we're going to get hands-on with some watches and speak to some brand owners. I have bought a watch already because I've been here for about an hour and a half, but I'll reveal that a little bit later. We've got Palmos, never heard of them guys. We've got Oriorwaith, who are the ones that assemble Studio Underdog and Bowcroft watches. That's what those guys do. We've got Edward Christopher. Here we go. I've checked out these guys on the channel before. Pinion Watches behind me. Got hands on with those guys a few times before. Watches of Lancashire. Hi mate, you okay? Nice looking pieces. What's this one? Oh, beautiful Zenith. What's that one in the top right there? Oh, it's a vintage Hoya integrated bracelet. An Eberhand & Co. Tag Heuers. Look at this beautiful two-tone Tag Heuer here. Really old Speedy with like a boxy case. Speedmaster Annie Digi, Tudor Submariner, Hoya Octavia, I mean, Movado King Mac. These are some really cool pieces. Yeah, these guys are Watches of Lancashire, which are near where I live. Thanks, mate. Thank you. We've got Pompeek behind me, Pompeek Watches. I have featured them on the channel before, only briefly at the last watch show I went to. Fairer, fan favourite, no doubt. I'm not a big fan of Fairer watches, they're alright, but Paulin. We spoke about Paulin a few times, only recently we spoke about Paulin. We've got the Benjamin James stand. Mr. Ben isn't actually here at the minute, but we'll be speaking to Ben soon. So there's a new brand here for the first time. It's like a Welsh Polish brand. I'm going to speak to the guy, get hands on with these, because these are really cool watches for the money, genuinely. Ridiculously cheap, completely custom movements, really nice watches. We have Andrew from Zero West. We then have one of my favourite micro brands. We have Vario at the show. Here's Vario. We're definitely going to get hands on with them. Come here, Joe, feature in the video, Jason. So this is Jason from Toronto Timepiece Show. Which is the other show you run?
The Vancouver Timepiece Show. We're doing a juried awards program this year.
Yeah.
Tied into the timing of the Toronto Timepiece Show. It's amazing.
Okay.
A lot of amazing things happening. So
Brill.
tickets for the show itself are available now. They're free for Saturday and Sunday.
Sorted. Right, so if you're in Canada or close by, or you fancy making the trip, come see me, come see Jason, come see all the brilliant brands that are going to be at the show. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jason,
Cheers.
mate. Swiss Military, Continental. I'm going to do a little flip round here. Hiya, mate. So this is Continental. Not heard of these guys before, but they look pretty cool. This is Swiss Military. I've heard of Swiss Military before. Then we have, who are these guys? Nodus. Oh my god, guys. Right, so Nodus is a watch brand that I've been crushing on for a long time. I just haven't bought one, but they are incredible. Genuinely really nice watches. Let me show you some of these watches. So they've got like their dive watch line. One of my favourite lines is the Sector line. These are incredible. So we've got the Sector Sport, we've got the Sector GMT. I've talked about the Sector GMT on the channel before, but the Sector Sport's incredible. Look at them. Beautiful pieces. We've got some more GMTs. These are apparently the most popular from Nodus. I can see why, especially this one on the right. Just gorgeous. We've got Elliot Brown at the show. I have spoke about Elliot Brown on the channel before. Military-inspired field watches. Really cool pieces. We have Balkan. I don't actually think... Have I got hands on with Balkan before? I don't know. Let's have a look. Divers here. Nice looking divers, to be fair. They look big. They look 44 mil, something like that. Yeah, not familiar with the brand, but oh, this one's really nice. It's almost like a field watch, brushed bezel, an explorer style dial. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And with obviously the big dogs. They're always at these watch shows. Christopher Ward. Everything you could want from Christopher Ward is probably here for you to take a look at. Hiya, mate. The moon phases here. Then we've got a variety. We've got the Moon Phase Aventurine, their field watch, their bronze. Sorry, that's the pilot, that's the Flieger. There's the field watch, that's a bronze diver. Belcantos, compressors. I mean, it's everything here. We have the locos, which are just, they look like little gems, these locos. Christopher Ward did just release a new watch. Which are these guys here? These are the reefs, Trident reefs. Nice colours. And then we have the guys from Monro. They've got 3 lines out at the minute. So we've got the GMT, which was the first line. It's a little bit of a bigger watch, but really well designed. Nice colours. The second release, Diver, the Ocean, which is what I'm currently wearing in bronze. And then we've got the Urban, which is the newest release. And I ordered the red version of the Urban. Duckworth Prestex. The guy, so he's actually selling multiple watches here. Sega Design, which he's just started stocking, the Chinese brand. But yeah, Duckworth Prestex, these guys are just, they just make really good looking watches. Obviously they've got the Centenary line, now named the Parker, which is sort of their rectangular dress piece. We've got some chronographs, GMTs, Californian dials, sort of cushion case pieces. And then we've got the Bolton Original, which is one of the first watches from Duckworth Prestex. Divers, these are really popular. And then the Lost Stock Q chronographs. Next up, we've got Alkin. They do compressor style divers. So this is their full loom piece. Then got a black dial, got a blue dial. Then with sort of these German-inspired divers, 369 dials, really clean, good-looking pieces, really nice colours. And then a couple of extra ones here. The full loom is probably my favourite from the Alkin line. It's just, yeah. Gorgeous looking piece, really nice dial. And then we have RZE. So this is their newest watch, which is the UDT. It's sort of a G-Shock style, titanium, 200 meters digital piece, really nice looking. And then we've got some, I mean, RZE do utilitarian, sort of rough and ready almost pieces that are, they can just survive anything you throw at them. They're really good pieces. Not heard of this brand before, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we've got like a Moon Phase Aventurine style piece. Oh, we're giving some loom here. It looks like there's like a Moon Phase with like a mother of pearl bottom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
mother of pearl.
Yeah, mother of pearl.
Yeah. And then there's like sort of skeleton pieces with what looks to be a calendar. Look at this one here. This is gorgeous. Looks super premium.
And this is the tool.
Aventurine. I mean, the designs of these are just really, really cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hi. With Mr. Maystones. I'm just doing a little walk around, showing everything. So when did you launch the watch?
So last November I had a Kickstarter.
Last November. So this is the Maystone Black Hawk. Is it Prosperity GMT? So the Prosperity GMT is the name of the model, and then the Black Hawk is the name of the specific colourway. Perfect. So this is the Black Hawk Prosperity GMT. We then have the Serene Skies Prosperity. This is my favourite. It's the Golden Eagle. It's a two-tone GMT. It's got like a chocolatey brown dial, orange GMT hand. Just a gorgeous two-tone watch. It's not. You can put a strap on that, and it's not two-tone almost. You know, it's not one that you have to wear with the bracelet. Yeah, I like it. This is one of my favourite watches from the show. The one in the middle now with the white dial. That's a gorgeous piece. We then have Golby watches. Let's have a look at Golby watches. So they're divers with a lovely pop of colour, got a wave dial, nice pop of colour with the chapter ring and then the wave dials there. This orange one here looks really nice. Purple one looks pretty good. MHD watches, let's have a look. I've not checked these guys out yet. Let's have a look. These look very sporty. I think the case here is skeletonized. They feel very sporty and racy as well. You can feel that sort of vibe with them.
That's the kind of thing we're going to go for. So that's this sort of very engineered aesthetic.
Yeah.
We've got the daily driver range, which is doing the 4 different colourways. You've got the barrel section, the chassis, and then the bezel. And then we use a Toyota 9 Series movements in those.
Yeah.
Just do 200 of these. I like to do a sandwich dial in all our watches. So it's the best engineered solution. So there's no chance of any markers coming off. Ruining the dial.
Yeah.
Luminova. And all of the lower subdials as well.
I see.
The SC was designed to be a sort of a 1970s style, kind of Hoyer-esque feel to it.
I feel it. So we've got the Legends Isotope, who... Do you like Isotope, Louis? Louis is just here, by the way.
Yeah, I do like Isotope.
Do you like Isotope? What's your favourite Isotope?
Has to be the flyaway.
There you go, the flyway.
We have a few.
Beautiful, look at that. It's a nice watch. Is it the pink dial you like the most?
I think there was a purple one at the last show.
Okay. No, it is one of my favourites as well. So I really like the smoked salmon almost. Smoked salmon, I like that. Let's call it smoked salmon.
Brown colour.
This is also one of my favourites. It's the old radium. Gorgeous piece. Isotope have a really nice design language. Then we've got the moonshots, which have only come out recently. Borcroft watches. So this is a signature, which is their first line. They've got a special edition here that you can't buy it, but you know they're just teasing everybody. We then have the Element, which is the Gada, the everyday watch. It's built like an absolute tank, but still elegant, still beautiful, really nice dial colours. And then my favourite watch, the Seeker. Seeker teal, everybody loves the Seeker teal. We've got the deep blue. Also got Ember watches. We checked out Ember on the channel before. Here's the one I checked out, which is the white and green Rocket, and the other colourways of the Rocket as well. Got sort of a navy orange, a pink, I mean the colours here are crazy, but they work. Just look at that lume shot. Sandwich dial, so the lume just pumps through there. Lots of lume on the handset, just gorgeous. How do you pronounce this brand name?
Moncaeu.
Escapeman 24 released his own watch brand. You might have seen it on Jodie's channel, Just One More Watch. So it's sort of quite a sporty watch, almost a little bit Grand Seiko in a way. Really nice looking actually. The finishing looks really sharp in person. Textured dials. The white dial's probably my pick of the bunch there. Nice little movement inside the glass. I'm guessing that is a Swiss movement in there. Looks nice. Okay, I'm here with Monro Adventure. Hiya mate, how are you doing?
Hello Kieran, how are you?
I'm very good. It's a really good show. How are you finding it?
Great, yeah, really good.
Tell me about a watch. Pick a watch, tell me about it.
We were talking about this watch a minute ago because this is the very first watch that we designed.
Yeah.
This is Monro Adventure, and it's MA1, and it was designed because we wanted to make it the ultimate travel watch.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be affordable. We wanted it to be like a spec monster as well. You know, this is automatic, 100-meter water resistant.
Ceramic bezel.
Ceramic bezel, sapphire glass.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, it's got everything, yeah. 2 straps. We love this watch because it has its forward motion inspired design.
It is a spec monster, and the price that Monro are selling these for now is unbelievable. Like, I'm surprised you're even making a penny on them, genuinely, because they are spec heavy. Obviously, the design's a little bit unusual. Yes. In that the wired lug sort of thing, you know, linking back to World War II watches when the wired lugs were there, they were there for a purpose, so that the strap doesn't break off.
It's not for everybody, but there's a lot of love for this watch, which we're very grateful for. So.
Yeah. Okay, which is your favourite colour from the line?
My favourite is this.
The black?
Yeah, because it's the first one. I've spent so many times like looking at these watches.
Okay.
This is it.
I'm going to pick my favourite, the white. Mainly because it's got like a sandblasted case, so it's just a little bit different. Perfect. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you.
Cheers, guys.
We've checked out Paulin on my channel a couple of times. Pick a watch. Tell me about it. Any watch you want. Your favourite watch, if you like.
Any watch?
Any watch.
Well, I'm a little bit biased because I do also have it on. I love a manual wind.
Yeah.
I love a small seconds. Something a little bit romantic about the interaction of a manual wind.
I agree.
Super thin.
Yeah.
Uses the ETA 7001, affectionately known as the Iron Brew watch.
Okay.
Not by us.
I can see it now. I didn't know that that's the nickname, but I can see it.
Oh, it's not something we've adapted.
An enthusiast thing.
That's an enthusiast
Copyright don't come, because it's not, they're not saying that's
exactly.
legally. Yeah.
But it does work.
Yeah.
Scottish brand.
Iron Brew. Hey, I think you should go down that route.
I think so.
Maybe a little collaboration with Bar, maybe. So obviously Paulin, they're very different.
Paulin.
They're just different, aren't they?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
what is the purpose of the Paulin design language?
Bringing fun to watches.
Yeah.
We like to make sure that the base of the watch itself, is very solid, very reliable. But we like to bring in that fun element to it as well.
I think I agree. That's why I like Paulin, is because everything's too serious, you know.
Exactly.
Especially with the big brands, it's like so boring. You come to Paulin, you're like, wow. And
You
then,
look at your watch and you smile.
yeah, the designs, like, some of them are, you know, you might not be for you, but then one of them, like the Zapata Night,
Yep.
absolutely adore it. The Neo B GMT, unbelievable. Now you showed me that Iron Brew, I was like, I didn't even know that existed, but all of a sudden now I want it. Right, perfect. Lucy, thank you so much for speaking to me.
worries, thank
Also,
you.
Lucy's got a channel.
I
Do you want to shout out your channel?
Yeah, so I do watch content and YouTube reviews, the Watchbox Diaries.
Watchbox Diaries.
Check it out.
My name's Kieran. I don't know if you know who I am. I'm a YouTuber as well.
Yes.
Top tier ticker.
I know you.
I believe
Yeah.
your name is Simon.
Simon, that's
Yes.
right. And I'm a YouTuber as well.
I know you are. I've seen some of your videos. I know you launched this brand recently.
That's right,
I've got
yeah.
a few questions for you. First of all, I have no idea how you pronounce the brand name, so please tell me how you pronounce it.
So it's Moncaeu.
Moncaeu.
Yeah, so it's an old Swiss brand that first arrived on the market around 1953.
Okay.
And then disappeared around 77, 78.
Okay.
So we've literally brought the brand back.
Why did you decide to bring back an old brand rather than creating a new one?
Okay, so basically, I fell in love with the brand, so I discovered it back. So I was coming up to my 50th birthday.
Yeah.
I was getting into vintage watches, and I was really looking for like a birth year watch. And about a year before my birthday, I started looking on eBay, find this really nice vintage chronograph from the 1960s, and the name on the dial is Moncaeu. Never heard of them.
Okay.
And I go down this huge rabbit hole trying to find everything I could and all the Moncaeu watches I could find. And just fell in love then with the idea of
Bringing it
this
back to
brand
life.
that had disappeared,
Yeah.
I can bring back.
Show me the watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me a little 30-second review of it. Sell it to me in as quickly time as you
Sell
can.
it to you,
I know it's
right.
difficult. I know the
Elevator pitch.
Kickstarter is over, by the way.
Yes.
Is it still available to pre-order on the
It will
website?
be available to pre-order from the website
Okay.
within the next couple of days, actually, yeah. So we've got a 39mm, I call it a sports watch with an integrated bracelet. It's not actually an integrated bracelet, but also we've made a very, very thin case. So you can see on there it's just 8.4mm thick. We're using a Solita hand-winding movement, the
SW210-1B.
SW210. Production versions are actually going to be using the Elaborate grade version of that movement.
Right.
Which I'm pretty sure you can't get in a watch for under about £900.
I agree. I mean, Benjamin James, for example, you know, they're up towards that £1,000 mark anyway.
Yeah.
But the Elaborate, you just don't see it.
No, that's right. So I think it's a pretty compelling package. We've also, and again, I couldn't revive an all Swiss brand and make the watches anywhere else. So these are all Swiss made.
Okay.
And we're using solid loom indices.
Okay.
With,
Loom blocks.
Yeah, solid loom blocks, Swiss Superluminova on there, which is really nice.
Beautiful.
I mean, who doesn't love loom, eh?
No. Perfect. I mean, I've got to say that the textured dials are striking. They certainly look better in person than they do in the photos.
Yeah,
which
they
I'm
are
sure
very hard to photograph, actually.
Yeah. Can't fault them at all. Genuinely. Right,
No,
thank you,
thank you.
Simon. Appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
You'll, of
Good to
course,
see you.
You'll find the link for Simon's website in the description.
Yeah, MoncaeuWatches.com.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a big fan of Nodus.
Thank you.
Say about a year ago, I started seeing you pop up on Instagram. I think your watches are very photogenic, which is something a lot of brands struggle with, actually. And that's how you turned me into a fan, because I've never actually got hands-on with the watches before. So one of my favourites, not this exact one, but the sector, generally speaking, is my favourite. But I want you to tell me about a watch. Pick a watch and tell me about it. Any watch you want. Go for something that's a little bit underrated that you think people might be like,
Underrated?
yeah, they might not have seen before. We appreciate underrated watches.
All right, let's go for this guy.
Okay.
So this is called the Obscura. So that's a patented bezel complication.
Yeah.
So if you're into film photography, you can calculate your camera settings based on the bezel and chapter ring.
Really?
We got nominated for a special award. I can't say what it is yet, but we got nominated for a special award with this watch.
Yeah. And what's the movement inside it?
It's a NH38.
I mean, it looks incredibly thin considering you use a Seiko.
Yeah.
Beautiful crystal in there.
I mean, I don't like making bombastic claims like this, but I think it might be the thinnest NH watch on the market with that water resistant.
Give me a quick 30-second rundown on the compressor, because there's not actually a lot of good compressor watches on the market.
So when you say compressor, you mean the actual compressor design?
Yeah, design,
or the
yeah.
style?
The style. I know a lot of, a lot of these
under
aren't true
pressure.
compressors.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the style of it's still cool because, dual crown, and then the crown is screwed down so it never moves.
It's the inner bezel for me. It's just such a different look for a diver.
Yeah.
And they always look great with the crystals as well.
Yeah. So this is called the Duality. This is the limited edition that we just launched a week ago.
Yeah.
Called the Nightshade. fully DLC case and bracelet, the sort of vintage lume, fully graded bezel. So it has a lot of the sort of vintage looking design features, but in a fully black blasted case, so super stealthy.
Notice a link in the description. I've not covered them too much on the channel, but seriously, Nodus Watches.
We can fix that.
I'd love to. Genuinely, I'd love to. I love the GMT. I love the sector. I love the compressor.
Yeah.
Hello, Huey.
Hey.
Kieran. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kieran.
First of all, this is my reveal of the watch I bought today because I've not actually revealed it yet. RZE UDT 8000 sold out online. Huey sorted me out. Big fan of the brand. First of all, very utilitarian. Is it exclusively titanium you offer?
Exclusively.
Is that sort of your thing?
Yeah, exclusively. Okay. And so everything is titanium and everything's hard-coded to 1200 hardness Vickers, so scratch resistant, corrosion resistant, and that's what we wanted to bring to the titanium world.
I want you to show me a watch. It could be any watch you want, and tell me about it. In like a minute or less, tell me about a watch. Sell us a watch.
This is the original model we started with in 2020. It would be the Resolute.
Yeah.
It's our traditional field watch, and that's where we initially introduced the coating and stuff. And so now this is the modern version of it. 5 years later, we've made it thinner with the Miyota. We've added enamel, applied indices, Swiss lume, brushed it, coated it again. And the thing is, like, we've evolved the bracelet. Not only does it have quick release, but it's also got micro adjust.
General price point, sort of like entry point to max point. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, so it starts at about £210 with the digital, and that's guaranteed for life.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way up to about £700 on the high end with the Resolute on the bracelet, or the Miyota 9075 True GMT. So we have a big range.
Greg, Kieran, nice to meet you. I have seen your brand on Instagram before.
Yeah.
Very good looking pieces.
Thank you very much.
Sort of got a vintage vibe almost, would you say, with the daggered hands, daggered indexes?
Yeah, definitely. And
then the two-tone piece is my favourite. Are you the designer of the piece?
I am, yes.
Tell me about the inspiration for the design.
So all three of them are loosely inspired by Birds of Prey, which is like another passion of mine.
Okay.
So it's nice to sort of draw inspiration from them and combine it sort of all together. So that's where sort of like I call them the talon indices, sort of the dagger, like you said. Are sort of based off like the talons of the Birds of Prey, and then the twisted lugs as well are sort of the sweeping wingspan of the Birds of Prey. They're all just little nods, but hopefully not too overwhelming and gimmicky.
I think you've done a great job with them. The designs, I feel like they're timeless almost.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
But because you've sort of played on the vintage vibe a little bit, not too much, but then sort of added a little bit of modern flair.
Yeah.
I feel like these watches can go on. And like,
hopefully.
And tell me the price point on these.
So full price is £349.
£349.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's unbelievably cheap for what's on offer. It's a GMT NH34.
Yes.
Full steel. Sapphire.
Yep.
And what's the water resistance?
100 metres.
100 metres. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you need a GMT, I mean, they're just as stylish as they come.
I appreciate that.
My favourite is the two-tone, without question. The chocolate dial.
Yeah, that's the one I sort of designed for myself. Like these, I was considering what other people may like, and I was like, I want to wear this one, so I'm just going to design it. And
I don't
it's been really popular. So.
Maystone Watches. Links in the description. Check them out. Ben, thank you.
Yeah, no
Kieran,
worries.
how old's the brand now?
We launched on Kickstarter, I think it was March last year. So,
So just before,
over a year.
How's the reaction been to the brand? Has it been better than you thought, or is it what you expected?
I would say possibly better than I thought. I mean, I started the concept 2 or 3 years ago, and it was pretty much that for my taste of watches, I couldn't watch shop for, within a certain price point easily, and especially for someone with smaller wrists.
Yeah.
It was hard to find something that really focused on classic sizing that wasn't vintage, and so it started as a concept, and I wanted to see if people resonated with that. I didn't necessarily expect it to turn into a full-time job, a year later, but it has done. And we launched firstly with a classic collection with quartz and hand-wound options, and then at the end of the year last year we launched the automatics, which is the one that you've got.
And then the two new pieces are the Mother of Pearl, which I checked out on the channel a few months ago, and then you secretly, without telling me, dropped the best looking one of the lot, which is the two-tone. Subjectively the best looking, because some people don't like it, but the Fume dial, gold bezel, gold center links. I mean, it's a bit flashy, but unbelievable. What gave you the inspiration for the two-tone then?
Well, we've got a quite clear 1970s and 80s inspiration on the design language of the watch, so I felt like it kind of had to exist to do justice. I mean, we've got the orange in the classic collection, which is the most retro before that, but I think this one really takes it to that new level.
You've given me a little bit of a sneak peek for the next one. I won't say anything about it.
top secret.
Are you excited a bit about it?
I'm very excited.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be a bigger hit than this, or
I'm not sure.
Judge your reaction
I think
early.
that the Scarra 4 is a watch that anyone can wear and appreciate. The next watch, we're moving perhaps slightly more niche in design, but we're moving further in specification and execution.
Yeah.
So I think if nothing else, it's a way that we want to translate the brand's values and bring more people into the brand and to show what we're really about.
Sizing-wise, obviously, Benjamin James is known for petite sizing. Classic sizing.
Yeah.
The next one, also classic sizing, I'm guessing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
You've got to zoom in on the say no to oversized watches on the banner
Brilliant.
to know.
The Scarra 4 is unbelievably stylish, and that's why I like it so much. You put it on and you sort of like your chest puffs out a little bit because of how good looking it is. Can we expect the same with the second model?
Yeah, I hope so.
Brilliant. Jan.
Nice to meet you.
Kieran.
Hi.
First time getting hands on with the brand. First time seeing the brand. Very impressed.
Thank you very much.
I mean, you showed me a watch, and I couldn't believe how much you're selling it for.
Do you know what? I'm trying to get this brand to be first and foremost value for money. I want to show people how much can be done for that amount of money and how much of a watch you can have as compared to everybody else. This is called the Scout. It's my idea of what a go anywhere, do anything watch should be.
Yeah.
So it's quite dressy, but it also features a lot of the field watch cues, as you like. I started wanting to design a field watch. And this is what it ended up as.
Okay.
Because I decided I don't like aesthetic case shapes, I don't like the same sort of, repeated
The
pattern
boring
over
stuff,
and over
yeah.
again. So I've tried to do something that serves the purpose of a field watch, but does it in a slightly more dressy way.
Okay.
So this is a watch that has 10 atmospheres water resistant. You can chuck it kind of, on, go in the pool, and then wear the same watch to a club. That was my premise behind it. But we also did the dial, which is slightly different to what you see in dials normally. The dial's almost 2 millimeters thick. And it comes with multiple layers of stone and then metal again, and lumicast, just to give it extra dimension.
I mean, you can feel the depth within it.
And then the movement is a Maystone 9 series that I refinished myself. So I get my own bridges and my own rotor remanufactures, and I fit them myself. I obviously adjust them to my own specification in 5 positions.
What's impressive for me, and you glossed over it like it's not even a thing, you're hand assembling these watches yourself.
Yes.
Is that all of the models that are going to come out?
So as far as I can see, yes.
Okay. Hand assembled, custom Maystone movement. I mean, it's a Maystone 9000, but you're bringing bridges in.
It doesn't look like anything like a Maystone.
No, it doesn't look like a Maystone. It looks like a high-end Swiss movement.
And they're remanufactured bridges. They're not just the original bridges redone.
Yeah.
I manufactured them from scratch, and they are done to my spec as they should be.
That's incredible.
These are going to retail in the non-limited editions that are going to come after, with different stones for $550 plus VAT, because I think the watches speak for themselves, and I want to get as many of them on wrists as I can.
Remind me of the brand name again, and also because I can't say it.
My name is J Sarnowski, and I sell watches under my own name. The full brand name is Oriorwaith J Sarnowski. Oriorwaith meaning watchmaking in Welsh.
Still can't say it. I think you're going to go far. I think these are going to sell out, and I think in 5-10 years' time the brands are going to be massive, and everybody who bought one is going to be chuffed to bits because they've got a bargain.
Well, thank you very much.
I genuinely believe in you. I mean, it's incredible stuff. Thank you, Jan, so much for speaking to me.
Lovely
Appreciate
to meet you.
you.
Thanks.